I'm thrilled to share with this absolutely mouth-watering German-style pigtails. It's just in time for Oktoberfest. Here's what you'll need. 4 pounds or 2 kilos of pigtails, 4 pints, 2 liters of amber or copper beer, 1 liter of unsweetened pineapple juice, 1 cup of oyster sauce, a half cup yellow mustard, and half cup malt vinegar, and half cup Worcestershire sauce, half cup of dark soya sauce, olive oil, smoked paprika, garlic powder, salt, black pepper powder, 1 onion, and 5 bay leaves. Now, a quick note about the pigtails. You can prepare this recipe with whole or cut pigtails. Personally, I prefer whole pigtails, but today I could only find the cut ones. Don't worry though, they'll taste just as amazing. Also, a quick tip about the beer. I'm using an amber pale beer, but you can also use something like an Irish ale with a beautiful copper color, as long as it's not a black sweet stout. Let's start by seasoning our pigtails. I'm adding 1 tablespoon each of salt, black pepper, smoked paprika, and garlic powder to the pigtails. Now, I'm drizzling about a half cup of olive oil over the pigtails. Time to get my hands dirty. I'm massaging the rub into the pigtails, making sure they're evenly coated. This is where the magic begins. These spices are going to infuse the meat with so much flavor. Once they're all covered, I'm setting them aside to rest. This gives the meat time to really absorb all those delicious flavors. Let's move on to the sauce. First, I'm pouring 2 liters of beer into a large pot. We're going to reduce this by 2/3, so it'll end up being about 700 milliliters. The smell of the beer reducing is incredible. It's getting all malty and concentrated. Here's a pro tip. Measure the reduction with a chopstick, dividing the initial liquid height by 3 to check the 2/3 reduction. Once the beer has reduced, I'm adding 1 liter of unsweetened pineapple juice. Again, we're going to simmer this down by 2/3, ending up with about 500 milliliters of liquid. The combination of the beer and pineapple juice is creating this amazing sweet and tangy base for our sauce. To our reduction, I'm adding 1 cup of oyster sauce, half cup yellow mustard, half cup malt vinegar, half cup Worcestershire sauce, and a half cup of dark soya sauce. I'm stirring everything together, making sure to blend it all in. As it simmers, I'm stirring often to make sure nothing's scorching. We want the sauce to have a satiny, smooth consistency and the final viscosity of a thick syrup or heavy barbecue sauce. Remember, we don't want a lot of water remaining to avoid turning the skin chewy. Now that our sauce is simmering away, let's get those pigtails in the oven. I'm placing them on a roasting tray and setting the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, on the middle rack. They're going to roast for about an hour. After an hour, it's time to broil. I'm switching the oven setting to broil and keeping a close eye on those tails. We want them to get a beautiful golden color, but not burn. This usually takes about 3 minutes, but every oven is different, so watch them carefully. Now for the grand finale. I'm taking our beautifully broiled pigtails and mixing them with our amazing sauce. I'm also adding 1 chopped onion and about 5 bay leaves to the mix. The raw onion will add some acidic sugars and leave a nice oniony flavor on the tails. I'm covering the pot and putting it back in the oven, this time at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Celsius, for 1 more hour of roasting. Make sure your pot is tall enough and that the sauce isn't too liquid to avoid overflow. I'll give it a good mix around 30 minutes into this roasting. And there you have it, folks, a traditional German recipe right in your own kitchen. The pigtails should be tender, flavorful, and absolutely irresistible. Note, remove any excess sauce from the pigtails to avoid the skin turning chewy. I love how the beer and pineapple juice create this perfect sweet and tangy base, while the spices and additional sauces add layers of complexity. The cooking process ensures that every bite is packed with flavor and the meat just falls off the bone. I'd love to hear how you prepared your pigtails. Did you stick to the recipe or add your own twist? And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more delicious recipes like this one. Happy cooking, everyone. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.